in a crib. Hopefully it's gonna work. I mean, she's watching Mickey Mouse. She's drinking her milk. She's not sleeping. Because every once in a while I hear her say something. But hopefully she'll be going to sleep. Right, let me find it out here. Let me plug something in. So I'm sure something here is about to die. Oh, good. Okay, first person here is Dorothy for general. Sure. You have a new beginning on the horizon. This could be a new job or business opportunity, or it could just be a new beginning is coming in. Sagittarius round that could be of significance. You have money headed your way. Growth, change, and transformation comes in. You could be planning travel. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is heightened. Perseverance pays off, and you could have something nice happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Hesha, how did Christian feel when he saw me? Overall, happy and content, well prepared, satisfied. Peach, how does B feel about me? Pretty good. Thinks that you're very intelligent, kind, caring, sincere, ambitious, grounded, stable, down to earth, and you have a good personality. You're spontaneous and fun. Kid Lily, how does Virgo feel about me? Thinks that you're well balanced, grounded, and stable, a loyal friend, kind-hearted, caring, and compassionate. May feel that you have a good personality as well. You're goal-orientated and you're hardworking. Jocelyn, what's going to happen between Elle and me in the future? All right, I don't know where you guys are right now, but it looks like there may be complications around this situation. So there's cause for celebration and things move forward. And you may feel as if things are moving forward towards greener pastures, but at some point a secret gets revealed that needs to be dealt with that could be disappointing and could lead to an argument. I don't know that this is a situation that's going to last long term. I don't see a commitment here, and it looks like there could be something that happens that leads to an argument that it's hard to rebound from. But I don't know where you guys are right now in your relationship. Liz, please, next actions towards me. Next actions would be communication comes in through a text message or a direct message, and you could be spending time together sometime before August ends. Lee, AJ the Aries tells me a lot of things that I want to hear, but what does he really want from me in a relationship, or is it just a good time? I think he's looking for a relationship. Yeah, you got the Two of Cups here. You got the Empress here, and the world is at your feet. I think he is looking for a relationship. I'd give it a little bit of time. Let's see what happens with it. Destiny, love. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel as if somebody is overstepping. You could be moving forward pretty quickly with a brand new fire sign that enters Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A new beginning is on the horizon, and it could have long-term potential if you're not with anyone right now. Not looking back on the past, your life is moving forward. The world is at your feet. A water sign enters as well, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That's brand new energy. You may be exploring new options. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you can enter one before the end of this year. Music, angel cards. Compassion. This one's pretty. Compassion. Okay, let's see what that is. Your angels are wrapping a light of compassion around you at this time and guiding you to let go of conflict or any need to prove your point. The more you resist and fight, the unhappier and the more drained you will be. Pointing out mistakes or mishaps or concentrating on negative traits or actions of others will only hold you back. Don't let the unjust actions of others block your experience of joy and freedom. Take time to review where in your life you may be feeling held back or even consumed by frustration, anger, and ask your angels to shine their light upon you and the situation. Pretty good. No. No, the answer is no. Let's see. Your angels are drawing close at this time to help you recognize that the answer to the question on your mind is no. This is not the time to proceed. You may want to, but you're being encouraged to see beyond the current situation and to understand that following through on your ideas may have a negative effect on the whole situation of the course of your life. Angels are swooping in because they want to save the day and save you a lot of heartache from a choice that is not heart-centered. If you're feeling upset or annoyed by this guidance, that's okay. You're allowed to have an emotional response. But in truth, there will be a part of you that already knows that what you're considering isn't for the best use of your energy. No. I don't know what it is. Becca, did Keith Leo have genuine feelings for me? I think, yeah, I do think so. At one point, yes. Question, will Randy be able to keep the apartment? DHS blocked the account, so 2 months' rent isn't being paid. Oh, damn. I think you will be able to keep the apartment as of right now. High Priestess, welcome with my next relationship. A new journey begins that has long-term potential around it. It looks like there may be travel. There also could be learning a new hobby or a new skill together, feeling ambitious. And it seems like it's a strong relationship. There's plenty of potential for the two of you to travel together. I don't know if that's something that you plan on or that you like to do, but travel comes up around in the next relationship. Looks like a well-functioning relationship with plenty of opportunity. Tanya, can you tell me more about the ambitious fire sign heading my way? This person should be very strong, confident, but sincere, stable, kind-hearted. They're perseverant, well-balanced, passionate, genuinely a happy person. They have a romantic side. They also have an adventurous side. They're successful. There's definitely a fire sign coming in here. They also could be creative. They could have a creative side as well. Pretty good. Liz, what will happen with me in A? Looks like there may be a slowdown here. Hermit is in reverse. I don't know if somebody has distanced themselves or somebody is feeling a little like the other person's a little bit distant. Watch out that somebody's not trying to control or manipulate the situation, because somebody is stuck and stagnant and somebody may be trying to manipulate the situation. There is the ability to manifest new opportunities around the situation. I don't know what kind of a relationship it is. I don't see a lot of love, romance, and I don't see commitment. But with the Magician, there is the ability to manifest new opportunities around the situation. It just seems like a little like slow and stagnant, or one person wants things to move forward and the other person is not coming forward enough. It looks a little out of balance right now. I would give it a little time. High Priestess. Will I meet any guys at my job I start this week? Yes, I think you will. Possibly Sagittarius. Tanya, the love offer coming in. Can you tell me more about it? This person is very intelligent, and they're intelligent, attractive, and they could be a business owner or have a high position in the company that they work for. They should come in sometime relatively soon, like maybe between now and the end of September. They bring with them happiness. They're looking for a committed relationship that's long term. I don't think that they're fooling around. Like, I don't think they're looking to have a good time. I think they want something serious. And they seem to have a very good personality. Like, they're very fun, exciting, and they like to try new things. Looks good. Vet for tomorrow. Perseverance pays off and you feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. With the Empress, you could have love and money coming in tomorrow. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Be prepared for your life to move forward. A wish comes true. Could be spending time with an Aquarius. Summer Cancer, general. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and that makes you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. You have a Pisces and a Libra around that could be of significance, and success comes in around work, school, or business. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Pretty good. Queen of Wands, love. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on when it comes to love. A love offer comes in that brings with it cause for celebration out of the clear blue sky. If you're already with someone, current relationship looks good. If you're not with anyone, you could have a water sign enter, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Love life moves forward between now and the end of the year. If you're not in a committed relationship, you could find yourself in one relatively soon. Music account. How will the clinic program go for me? I think it goes okay. Um, I don't know what it is, but at some point you might feel like you don't need it, or it's not like you may start off pretty strong, and then you could feel like, hey, I don't need this anymore, or it's not what I want, and you kind of walk away from it. But the beginning is strong. I don't know how long this program is. The beginning looks like it starts off strong and you're pretty happy and it goes well, and then it looks like at some point you feel like, I don't know if I need this anymore, and you leave it. Julie, does R want me to come over all when he picks up the little girl for a breakfast date? Yes, I think he does. Tanya, I'm excited. My birthday is September 30th. They'll be around for my birthday. Excellent. Excellent. Julie, after L puts her nails into R, how could they get along after that? Yeah, I mean, the situation just seems to go around and around in a circle. So he feels like he's been treated unfairly. The love has run out. There's no new beginning on the horizon. But he does what she wants him to do. He gives in to her. I see this all the time, and it frustrates me. It really frustrates me. Where, like, the guy, like, he just goes along with it because it's easier. It's like, it's easier. It's like just to shut the other person up. It makes me nuts when I see that. But, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Like, wouldn't it just be easier to say, fuck you, I'm not dealing with this anymore? But it's unfortunate. Like, I can name so many different men that I've seen this happen to. Like, they just put up with it. And it's not happiness. It's not love. It's like, it's just easier. It's horrible. It's a horrible existence. Like, they never really get along well. It's not like the relationship flourishes at any point. It's always like she's always trying to make him do something. You know, it's not something that flows easily. And those kinds of relationships, it's like, why bother? Like, if I have to force you to do something, then don't do it. But that's the way I feel. I don't know. She seems to get what she wants out of him, but is she really getting what she wants out of him? Because he's not doing it out of the goodness of his heart. It's like a waste of time. Bella, will I have any issues financing my treatment? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Liz, general for this week. No longer feeling burdened or weighed down by the weight of the world, life moves forward. Anxiety moves into the past, and with the magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. You could make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. You're no longer holding yourself back. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Looks pretty good. Malika, general. Looks good, making decisions that are pushing your life forward. You've got the world at your feet. Could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and your perseverance pays off and leads to success. Life changes for the better for you quickly. You could reconnect with an old friend or someone from the past you haven't seen in a while, and you have a ton of money headed your way. Pretty good. Verna, actions of G towards me. This person shows up right now as being indecisive and kind of quiet. I wouldn't expect all that much happening unless you reach out to them. I would reach out to them first. If you decide not to, the next action would be communication that comes in. You just may have to wait a minute. I would reach out to them. Tanya, you won't believe this, but the guy E texted me early this morning after I said knock it off. Is he mentally challenged? He has pissed me off and turned me up. He's a Cancer. I mean, it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me that, like, how many times do you have to be told? Let me see. Does he have a mental issue? Cards don't indicate that he has a mental issue. Can you block him? I would block him. Like, that's the kind of situation that I would tell somebody to block. It's like he's harassing. You don't want to deal with him. You're going through your own shit. You don't need to have him on top of everything. That kind of situation, I would tell you to block him. Mel says, what's crazy is that usually the toxic women get the ring and the nice women are the ones that get their heart broken. Yes, that's what I've seen too. Absolutely, 100%. But usually then what happens somewhere down the road, things explode and then the guy comes back. Even if the marriage isn't, even if he doesn't marry her, but usually the guy comes back and then the first woman usually has moved on. Which that's where I always feel bad, because what satisfaction do you get if somebody comes back 5 years later? You know what I mean? Like, who cares now? But yeah, I totally agree with that. Like, I know this woman who she's very unpleasant, and she's married to a really nice guy, and it's like she just fell in shit. And I think to myself, like, and the way that she treats him, I mean, obviously I'm not there, like, I'm not inside the situation, so I don't know, but I'm like, she doesn't even realize that she stepped in such shit, and she has to have everything her way. It's got to always be the way she wants it. Doesn't bend for nothing. Yeah. I don't know why he deals with it, but he does. And I always think to myself, like, she's nothing special. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, she doesn't know how fucking good she has it. Anyway. Bella, how will my mom's books do on Amazon? I think they're going to do well. She's feeling better compensated, better respected. She's got a new beginning on the horizon that could bring in some financial stability or more of it, and things can move forward pretty quickly. Pretty good. Pulled cards on his mental state. Well, I mean, how many times did you need to be told not to, don't contact me? Like, you would have to tell me once, and that would be it. You'd never hear from me again. This guy, he calls 15 times after he was told. I mean, you gotta wonder, is there something wrong with you? Toka, love for this week. Love for this week. Okay, if you're with someone, have patience with your current relationship. Things could move forward to, like, things could be progressing in their own time. There's long-term potential around it if you're not with anyone. A Sagittarius enters, and somebody from your past could return. Doesn't have to be somebody you once dated or an old flame. It could be anybody from your past, and it could be that the Sagittarius is the same person, or they could be two different people. An old wound seems to heal this week, and happiness comes out over your love life. Anxiety moves into the past, and the hard work you put into love comes back to you. Keeps climbing up on the stairs. I'm going to watch him, make sure he makes it okay. Toka, does TG miss me? Is our connection over? I think this person does miss you on occasion, and I don't think that the connection is over, but I think he needs time away from it, and it may take some time before anything changes. I don't think he's gone forever, though, no. Sarah, why is Nick holding back from me? He doesn't feel like he's holding back, or he's holding back on purpose or anything. He's just sort of like going with the flow of things. And this relationship is not his first priority, and the way it reads is like, this is your first priority, this is where you are, and he's kind of like back here. So it just seems as if the relationship is kind of out of balance. It doesn't look like he's holding anything back. Tanya, I feel bad for him because he's disabled, and I thought that he was nice in the beginning, and I'm starting to feel pissed more than anything. I know. I haven't been in that situation in a very long time, but it's happened to me too, where like you feel bad for somebody, you're trying to be nice to them, you don't want to hurt their feelings, but then they're like on top of you. Years ago, when I was hanging out at that bar, I mean, we were like in our 20s, and there was this one guy there who, he was like literally like, he was young, he was like our age, but drunk, passed out on the bar, like before we even got in there. And then he would get up and he would start drinking again, and he would pass out, and it was just very sad and unhealthy situation. But for whatever reason, he had a crush on me. And then he would get like, for the most part, he was always like, well, why don't you like me? I'm like all like spitting all over me. And he had a really good job. I think he did well for himself. I don't know how he functioned, but he did. But sometimes he would get nasty. He'd be like, oh, you think you're all that? No, I don't think I'm all that. I just don't want to come in here and have you. And he would be drunk and hanging on top of me, like leaning on my chair, like his body weight, and breathing in my face. And I just, but I felt really bad because he was a nice person. I know he was. I know he just had a problem. But I don't need to be harassed every time that I go in there. And then on the flip side of it, meanwhile, I was chasing around the other guy. So I was doing to the other guy what he was doing to me. But I don't think I was that extreme. Like my friends would definitely have told me if I was. Because my friends would be like, come on, go sit down and leave her alone. And sometimes you just have to, like, you don't have to put up with this nonsense. It's like, nobody, like when the other guy didn't like me, it was, nope. Nope, wasn't trying to be nice to me about it. Nobody cared about my feelings. Sarah, what to expect from Nick next? Communication comes in, maybe sometime within the next couple of days. Yeah, it's always, yeah, the wrong guy, right. And then, like, the hanging all over me, like, it was just, the whole thing was just really toxic. It was a toxic time in my life. But I guess most people go through that in their early 20s or like the late college years or whatever it is. Bella, curious about doing SMR channel. Any thoughts? I would do it. Those channels do very well. I would do it. I would do it. I always like the soap cutting ones. You see the ones where they cut the soap? I don't know why I like watching those. But yeah, I would do it. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. Let me just check my email here for a sec. Okay, he's not thinking along those lines. So it's like, for some reason, the way the female brain works, they're always like, how's he going to do this? How's he going to do that? How's he going to do the next thing? He's not even thinking like that. In his head, what he's thinking is that this one's going to go away and our relationship is going to go back to normal. He's already feels like you haven't gone anywhere. You've been there. You've been hanging out at his house. You went away together. He feels like you guys are okay. He just needs her to go and things will get back to normal. She's a stressor on him. She makes him feel like his life is out of balance. So by the time they have their, whatever the downfall that happens, he's not thinking, how am I going to work this out? He's just thinking like, it's just going to work out. Like, it just works out. Like, you haven't disappeared. You're not with anyone else. You're still there. You're still around. He doesn't think that he's losing you. He thinks that you're there, which is good and bad. It's like he knows that you're there, which has kind of made him kind of complacent. Like, he doesn't feel like he's losing you to anybody else. But on the other hand, it's like you're there, so you're going to see all this happen. So that's positive. And there's going to be no way to hide what comes out. Like, it's going to come out and everyone's going to know. Lydia, is Abel the Virgo done with me? Because I'm done. He hasn't called since our bikini argument. No, you're not done. He's not done. No, you'll hear from him. He may be a little upset or a little angry about whatever, but no, you'll hear from him. It's not over. Sarah, why does Jeremy keep trying? I've turned him down many times. What is his motive with me? He's looking for a committed relationship, and he thinks that you are too, and he thinks that together you guys could have a well-functioning relationship. Yeah, even though you've turned him down, he still thinks, similar to that other guy, still thinks, like, we both want a committed relationship. Why can't we just be together? That's what he's thinking. Tanya, to make it worse, he calls me sweetie and sunshine and beautiful. Oh, God. When I was very, very young, I think I was a freshman in high school, there was a kid who, I don't know why he went to a private school. His brother went to my high school, and his brother was like, I want to say he was like 2 or 3 years older than me. I don't know if he was a junior when I was a freshman or he was a senior. But anyway, his younger brother, who I think was a year older than me, had a crush on me, and every day he would call me and ask me to come to his house. And I just wasn't interested, and it went on for a really long time, where I never would tell him, hey, look, I'm just not interested. I would give him excuses, hoping he was going to get the hint, and he never got the hint. I think actually his brother finally told him, hey, forget it, it's not happening. But I remember that in school, he didn't go to my school, but some of his friends and his brother's friends was like, why don't you just go out with him? It's not like anybody else likes you. And I thought that that was so unfair and like so nasty. But so just because nobody else likes me, that means that I should use somebody that I'm not interested in just to be with anybody. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I know. And I felt bad. Like, he invited me over for Thanksgiving, and I was like, well, I have family over. And meanwhile, my mother's like, you could go. My mother was always like that. She'd be like, you don't have to marry him, just go for dessert. I didn't want any part of it. Not even him. There was another guy too. My mom's like, you don't have to marry him. Could you have coffee? I was like, I'm just not into him. I mean, I didn't have that many guys that were into me, so maybe that's why my mom was like, but you better give this guy a chance. Anyway, oh, Amani, did you put the question on Cash App? Is that where it is? Let me check it out. Let's have a look here. Okay, let's see. Okay, they would like you to know a happy outcome is on the horizon. Brilliant news that leads to success. Have confidence in yourself. Archangel Uriel, the sun. Happiness comes out over your life. They would like you to know the Three of Fire. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. They also would like you to know Nine of Water. Your wishes come true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. Pretty good. They were all good ones. Sarah, when should I expect to hear from Nick? I would say within the next day or two, pretty soon. KM, what did the girl that asked me for my number and out to eat think of me? She thinks highly of you. Thought you were attractive, may think that you're fun, spontaneous, like have a good personality. You should hear from her soon. Like, she should call quickly. Energy around it is pretty positive. Things could change for the better quickly with the Magician. The ability to manifest new opportunities looks good. Tanya, the guy E's an ex-police officer. He was injured in a motorcycle accident. That sucks. I fucking hate motorcycles. I really do. I know that people are like, oh, you can't live in fear, this, that, and the next thing, but I've just known too many people that have gotten hurt on motorcycles. Like, maybe if I lived in a very rural place, but even then, you know, you got animals and shit that come out in front of you. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Empress 1. How is Ibrahim feeling towards me? We had a date yesterday and I was super nervous. I like him, but I feel like I messed it up. I don't think you messed it up. There is strength around the situation, a love offer coming in, a wish comes true, and he thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, smart, attractive. There's good luck around the situation and cause for celebration. Things should be fine. Leslie, how are you? Oh, I'm good. I hope you're well. Love for September. Love for September. Looks good. So you could have a new beginning on the horizon that has long-term potential. Life comes back into balance. Any relationship that you enter in September, or a situation or person that you meet, whatever it is, will be well functioning. If you're with someone right now, listen to your intuition and have patience. If you're not with anyone right now, a new beginning is on the horizon. A Virgo and a Pisces enter. Leslie, money for the next 5 days. Money looks good. You're prepared to do what you need to get shit done, focusing on side business, side hustle, whatever it is, brings in some good money over the next 5 days. Feeling financially stable. Julie, R and me, February of 2023. It's still kind of back and forth. So there's good luck around the situation, but there's also negativity. There's Three of Cups is in reverse. I'm not so sure she's gone yet by February. Not with the Three of Cups in reverse. And you may be becoming impatient. It's like back and forth. It's probably going to be similar to the way it is right now. Three of Cups is in reverse. She could still be around. Unless you've met somebody else. If you've met somebody else, you may be getting impatient with the situation because you've got somebody else and you're looking to move forward. That could happen. It could be you that has somebody else. But it looks like it's like negative and then it's good. It's negative and then it's good. Or you feel like positive and optimistic and then you're feeling like, fuck it, I don't want to do this anymore. Cam, I feel like C and I are done. I'm feeling better moving forward. I know Mercury is going retrograde soon. Will she pop up? I wonder how she's feeling about me. I don't think that she's going to pop up. It looks like the Knight of Cups is in reverse. So like the feelings between the two of you may have just kind of dissolved. And I mean, she thinks highly of you as a person, thinks has a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're attractive, smart, intelligent. But I don't think that she's going to pop up looking to reconnect. Not during Mercury retrograde. Not this time anyway. Not with the Knight of Cups in reverse. J. Marie Phoenix. Will Brandon reach out soon to offer love? How does he feel about me? I think you could hear from him soon. I don't see him coming in with a love offer, though, right now. Seems to think that you're a nice person. You're kind, caring, you're smart, has respect for you, thinks you're attractive. But I don't see him coming in a romantic way, not on the horizon. If that's what you want, you might need to suggest it or make a move when you hear from him. But I don't think that those are his intentions as of right now. Jasmine, despite current situation, will Edgar become my boyfriend? I don't see a commitment here. Not on the horizon. KM, does C and R get back? Did C and R get back together and reconcile like my family says? I think that they may have, but you know what? It's not going well because they're arguing. There's arguing around the two of them. So if they did, which I think they did because the Two of Cups is there, won't last. They're gonna relive the same situation that they did before. That's why everybody looking to reconcile with somebody from the past. Most of the time, you just relive the same nightmare. Nothing gets better. It's the same thing. The only time I've ever seen it get better is when years have gone by. You know, like 5 years have gone by. He's been with this person. She's been with that person. They had separate lives. They weren't in each other's energy. They were separated and really separated. And then they come back together. Then I've seen things be positive. But situation that you break up for a couple of months and you get back together, you go back to the same bullshit that you left. Seth. I don't see the question yet, so let me go to Cash App here. Doesn't seem to have any specific intentions. Maybe feeling kind of burdened or weighed down by the situation, or the situation could be a little bit out of balance. There's communication, you'll hear from him, but other than that, he doesn't have any specific intentions. Ace of Cups is in reverse. So I don't think that he's looking to connect or reconnect or anything like that at this point right now. Seth, I don't see it yet. Let me go back up to the top. Shit, they're disappearing too fast. I can't read them. All right, hang on. Queen 17, love reading for the next 3 months. Okay, you have a love offer that comes in and a wish that comes true. If you're already with someone, your current relationship would be fine. Moving forward, the hard work you put in pays off, a wish comes true, and the relationship stays intact over the next 3 months if you're not with anyone. Right now, you have an Aquarius that comes in with potential, also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A love offer comes in that leads to a committed relationship. Romance heats up, and your love life moves forward between now and then. Hot Sun. Is my purchase on Wednesday going to give me significant returns? I don't think so. You may get some returns, but I don't see anything of significance at this point. Splash, General. I feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. You got choices coming in. You could be planning travel, and life moves forward. Listen to your intuition. You've got choices and decisions that come in that push your life forward towards greener pastures. If you're not in a relationship right now, you could be starting a relationship with somebody soon that may be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Not bad. Pam. I'm good. I hope you're well. Do I already know the person who I'll be in my next relationship with? No, I think it's new energy that's coming in. Love, will I be married within the next 5 years? With who? I don't know who. I can't tell you who. You have potential to be married in the next 5 years. It's kind of slim, so it's probably going to be closer to the end of the 5 years. Seth, will Roblox finally be convinced with the voicemail that was sent by my dad? Finally managed to convince him, but he hasn't been able to speak English clearly on the message, but he tried. I think they're going to fix it. Yeah, I think that they'll fix it. Sarah, my son's dad and I, can we work through our issues? You guys can, but it's going to be a rocky road. Would it work like relationship-wise? No, I don't believe so. Would it work as being civil to one another? Yeah, I think you could be civil to one another. Julie, from the card, says the tower happened by February or 2023. think it has, or it's happening. It could be around that time, yes. Jasmine, where is the connection be- between Edgar and I headed? It looks like wherever things are right now, this is where things are going to stay. I don't know what the situation is, but somebody may be trying to control or manipulate the situation, and somebody else is feeling burdened or weighed down. One person may want one thing and the other person wants something different. I don't see a commitment here. I don't see a lot of love or romance. I don't know where you guys are right now, but it looks like, I mean, maybe give the situation a little bit of space. It looks like the two of you are locked. It's like, I want this and I want that. Or I want you to do this and the other person's not coming forward. Things look very stuck and stagnant. KM, so then the girl who asked me out on the date did mean it romantically. How will our date go? My friends told me that she was checking me out when I wasn't looking. I got that vibe too. I would go. It looks good. Kind, caring, sincere energy. You should hear from her soon. It looks pleasant. It looks like you guys could hit it off. I would give her a chance. I don't see any reason why not. Julie, by the cards, have I met and seen the Capricorn by February 2023? Yes, I think you have. Empress 1. Will Abraham ask me out on a second date? He texts me back very slow, so I don't know if he's still interested. I think he will. I would pull your energy back. I wouldn't reach out to him right away. I would give him some space. Let the situation come back into balance. Like if he keeps responding to you slow, then you stop texting him. If he is responding right away, then it's okay to pick up texting. You want to kind of match his energy. Julie, is John any good for me? Yeah, looks like there's potential here. KM, just enrolled in college for estheticians. Did I make the right choice? Energy around that. Yes, you did, and it should go well. You got plenty of potential to be successful around that. Oh, you're welcome, hot son. Empress, how did Yvette feel about the last message I sent her before I blocked her? Something happened between us years back that I thought I was over, but I wasn't, and I just let her know how shitty that was. Okay. How did she feel about the last message I sent her? Undecided, but also disappointed and a little bit angry. She may be feeling she's got a little sharp energy. She could be feeling like it's been a long time or it's been years. Get over it kind of a thing, which isn't fair. That's not fair for her to feel like that. But that's because everybody feels like that when it's not them, you know. But if it had been done to her, she may be singing a different tune. Seth, love reading. You have happiness that's coming out over your love life. And with the Empress, you got love and money coming in. Life comes back into balance. Could be with a Sagittarius, but you'll have choices. There's another fire sign here as well, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could have long-term commitment potential around your next relationship. Liz, what will happen with me and I? Well, you have a wish around the situation. Communication picks up. You could be spending time together. Things could move forward with a love connection here. I don't see a commitment here right now. Maybe we're not there yet. But it does look like things could move forward pretty nicely with the two of you, with that Ace of Cups. I just don't see commitment yet. If that's what you're looking for, it might take time, or it might not be in the cards, but I don't see commitment. Question, should I use the real names and call AM more, or call it fiction in my book? Oh, I see. Okay. I would use fake names. Yeah, I would use fake names. Empress. Sonia still hasn't responded to my message asking her out. What's her energy and intentions around the situation? I don't know. She's feeling a little bit like slow and stagnant and a little out of balance, and she might not respond. And you know, that, like, you don't just ignore somebody, like give somebody an answer. That kind of might turn you off. If she doesn't get back to you like within the next day or so, you may be like, I don't want to do this anymore. She's feeling a little stuck and stagnant. The energy is a little stuck. I'm not so sure you're going to hear from her, and that's not right. Music. What do I need to know? A wish is about to come true that brings in cause for celebration. You could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new activity. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel as somebody's overstepping. Happiness is coming out over your life. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. You have a new beginning on the horizon, and life is coming back into balance. Feeling successful around work, school, or business. Could be planning a road trip. Not bad. Tia, general for tomorrow. A new beginning is on the horizon, and things can move forward pretty quickly tomorrow. An old wound seems to heal and move into the past, or start to heal. You could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, making decisions that are pushing your life forward. You got some good luck coming in tomorrow. You have a Capricorn around. A new venture begins. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pretty good. KM, how does the date with the new girl go? Will I see her soon? You will see her soon, and it should go very well. You have a wish around the situation. Question, do I need copies of everything for the lawyer? I think you do need to get everything to the lawyer. I would give the lawyer as much as you possibly can. Georgia, Virgo, and me over the next few weeks. Communication comes in, and you might be spending time together, and you could feel relieved about that. You might feel like things are moving forward, and the sun is in reverse, which means you could be feeling like happiness is coming or happiness is on its way, and the relationship could be strengthening. Jocelyn, what caused Elle to be disinterested in me? I think that this situation just fell out of balance. I don't know how you felt about them, but it kind of shows here on one side. I don't know if you felt like you wanted the situation to move forward quicker, and they either weren't ready for it, or they weren't feeling the energy was too intense, so they were kind of undecided and they walked away from the situation. I don't think it was anything that you did specifically. I just think it was the energy of the situation. Jocelyn, when will Elle and me speak again? I don't see communication here on the horizon. With the Hermit in reverse, they may be shut down to communication. If you want to speak to them, I would reach out to them and not wait on them. I would make copies, Prussian. I would make sure that you have copies of everything and that the lawyer has copies of everything so that you both have exactly the same thing. Yeah, I would make sure that you have a copy of everything that you give the lawyer and make sure the lawyer has everything that you have. HK, should I invite Austin to the wedding in October? The cards indicate not to. The situation is stuck and stagnant. I don't know, maybe you'll be disappointed. Nana, do you see me getting married in the near future, single at the moment? I don't see marriage in the near future, no. Anonymous, will I get the 2-bedroom at Cedar Knoll? Yes, I think you will. Adonis, Vivi's next actions towards me and when? Communication comes in, but it may not be for a couple of weeks. Like, maybe it's going to take 2 or 3 weeks. Empress, will I move to Minnesota to attend Mayo this current application cycle? I think you will, yes. Oh, thank you, Prussian. Thank you, thank you. Sarah, if I reach out to Nick, what to expect? If you reach out tonight, it's slow and stagnant. Either you don't hear from him or not much happens. The Hangman is here. Essence. I don't see it yet. Let's do... Oh, there it is. Money for the next 5 days. You're feeling focused. You got a new beginning on the horizon. Money is coming in. Perseverance pays off. You've got the world at your feet. Finances look really good over the next 5 days. Queen of Wands, love for me in the Capricorn. Old wounds heal and move into the past. The world is at your feet. A wish comes true. It brings in cause for celebration and things move forward towards greener pastures. I don't see a commitment here. If you're already committed, then relationship looks good. If you're not committed, things are still moving forward. I just don't see the commitment yet. Georgia, energy around my dad's doctor visit next week. Fucking stressful, right? These doctor's appointments are always stressful. Energy is not bad, though. Like a wish comes true. Have patience, or there's compassion around it. Listen to your intuition. He's got the world at his feet. Pretty good. Jay, for this week. Jay, for this week, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. You've got the world at your feet. Listen to your intuition. You have an air sign around you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Perseverance pays off and life moves forward. You got some money coming in, and you might have a new venture on the horizon. Pretty good. Julie, what's going on with C&M now? I haven't been talking to him. Same thing. It's kind of stuck and stagnant. Somebody may feel like they put in a whole lot of hard work and haven't seen much of a payoff. It looks like communication between the two of them is down, and things are a little bit out of balance and feeling unsuccessful. Nothing changes there either. Another stupid situation. Waste of time. I'm negative. I'm not negative. What I feel like is that life is too short to be putting up with nonsense. And if you're in a situation where you're not happy, but it's just convenient, then that's like low vibrational shit. So you're not going to create a better life if you're settling for something that doesn't work for you just because it's easy. Like anything that's easy is, Kabbalah used to say, when I was studying Kabbalah, that you have to be, like, in order to bring light in, you have to be challenged. So taking the road that's not easy or the easy way out kind of creates more light. These people that are settling for these situations that suck are not calling that light in, so they're staying in a perpetual cycle of misery. Like, it's not happiness. Their life can be so much better, and it's unfortunate because we don't have that much time here. You know what I mean? All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. She must have fallen asleep because the movie is off and she's not protesting. So good. Maybe we're starting to get back on a better schedule. I'm almost at hand cream. That's not good. Sarah, general love. You could have options that come in around love. Exploring your options could lead to a committed relationship. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, no longer feeling stuck or stagnant when success comes in around a new beginning that could start out of the clear blue sky. A love offer could come in from an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have a Sagittarius here. Life comes back into balance when you explore new options. You also have a Scorpio here and possibly a Libra that comes in with a looking for romance. Oh, we just got over COVID. I think it'll be fine. Miss Goat, what's the outcome with my daughter-in-law and son? Okay, things could be upside down for a while. I don't know what's happening between the two of them, but there is sharp energy and the house is upside down. And it could be a little rough for a while, but it does look like inevitably they wind up working things out. They listen to their intuition and the relationship comes back into balance and things seem to move forward. At least that's what it looks like is going to happen next. It just may take a little bit of time to get there. Cause for celebration comes in through perseverance. So if they're both committed to this marriage and committing to making it work, they can work it out. Shonda, was Charlie trying to make someone else jealous on the post that he made the other day on Instagram? I think he was, yes. Empress, is Abraham talking to others or focusing on building with me? I think he is exploring options right now. Yeah, I do think he's talking to other people right now. Julie, should I go on the breakfast date tomorrow with R and my daughter? Yeah. Question, will Zach, the masseuse, take me back as a client, or did my dropping him piss him off too bad? I think he'll take you back. Daria, is A genuinely happy in his relationship with R? As of right now, yes. S, what does the Libra want from me? What's his intention? He's my ex. He's kind of all over the place. So it's like he may feel like he put in a whole lot of effort and didn't see much of a payoff, and like nothing is changing, growing, or transforming, and he's got sharp energy around that situation. But then on the other hand, it looks like he does want things to move forward, or he thinks about the way things used to be, and he wants things to move forward quickly. And romance could blossom, or that may be in his head. Ultimately, I don't think that this situation moves forward, because I don't think that you're moving backwards. I think your life is moving forward. I think that you may be done with the situation, or even if you go back to it, you may feel like this isn't what I want. I think you're making the decision to move forward. Oh, Dilly, you all right? Julie, Donald wants another reading with you. How would he be feeling after the reading? Well, could feel like he's like good karma is coming back to him, but also may feel like he put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't see much of a payoff. I think that situation has really screwed him up. It's like he feels like nothing is changing around that situation, and I don't think that there is anything that's changing. I think that she's going to keep doing what she's doing. Empress, if I pursue Abraham, what's his intentions with me, or he's just not looking for anything serious? I think he is looking for something serious, but I think that he's exploring his options right now. If you pursue him, I think that you'll continue to see him. I think you're going to continue to see him anyway, but he's trying to figure out what it is that he wants right now. Christine, any new opportunities in the next 3 days? There's a wish that comes true around a side business, a side hustle, or and a new business endeavor that could lead to a new journey. Yes. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Oh, you're prepared for it. Yep, there's a new venture on the horizon. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pallavi, love. You have an Aries that comes in. You also have a Pisces. The next relationship you enter should be well functioning, like a wish comes true, a new journey begins. Life changes for you for the better quickly. You've got, you'll either hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news out of the blue, or you can meet somebody out of the blue. If you're looking for a committed relationship, it should happen before the end of the year, and it brings with it happiness. Cosmic, will Keith contact me again? Yes, he will. Jaden, does my Capricorn KN want to talk to me? I'm an Aries, no communication. I don't see communication coming in right now. They seem to be very distant. You may feel like they were treated unfairly. R, how come I haven't heard from R? Well, you have communication coming in soon, so you should hear from him soon. He may have been kind of busy with a work-related thing. It's like he put in a whole lot of hard work. He saw a payoff. Things were a little bit busy for a while, but you should hear from him soon. Communication comes in. He may have had a new business thing here, or a work-related thing, but you'll hear from him soon. Communication comes in quick. Sarah, what sign? Nick the Taurus, my son's dad the Virgo. What sign? Oh, I don't know. You have to figure that out. You're going to have to figure that out. These are just potentials that are around you. Right now, to me, the way that this reads, I think the best thing to do is to disconnect from the love thing, because I think it's driving you crazy. And I think it's kind of like it's just too much with the love thing. And the fastest way to push love away is to kind of obsess over it. But it looks like things do move forward, but you have options. And I can't tell you who it's going to be. You have to figure it out. You have to decide which road you want to take. I mean, I wouldn't move backwards. Let's put it that way. If you've already been there, you've already done it, you already know what it's all about. Moving backwards would just be, hey, I don't want to be alone, so I'm just going to take somebody who is familiar. It's easy. Once again, it goes back to the whole thing with light. You know, it's like to call in the light, you have to step out of your comfort zone and not go backwards just because, hey, I don't want to be alone and I want to be with someone. But the fastest way to push love away is to chase it. And the energy around this situation is like who, what, when, where, why, how long, when, who, is it him, is it him, is it him? Forget about it. Take a week and just forget about love. Find something else to do and get occupied doing something else, and then the doors will start to open. And you'll be able to look at things with a little bit more of a cleaner and clearer picture, and figure out which direction you want to move in. I don't think it's the ex, and I'm skeptical to say that it's Nick, because of the energy around the situation seems to be way off right now, and he seems to not be putting this as a first priority, and you seem to have this as a priority. And he doesn't. He's kind of doing his thing and not really thinking, where it's almost like your life is revolving around this relationship with him. And it's not even a committed relationship yet. That's going to cause stress around the situation. It's like the perseverance doesn't pay off because it pushes away. You know, it's similar to like the guy that's always calling Tanya, or the guy that was hanging all over me at the bar, or the way that I was running after the other guy at the bar. Nobody ever got anywhere because it was like, when, why not? Why not me? How come? Come on, let's do this. And it just didn't work. So that would be my best advice for you for right now, would be to kind of disconnect from the love thing. Oh, I did that one. Am I up to Julie? What's he thinking about me and him now? May feel a little bit, he's got the Hermit in reverse. He's feeling like, I'm not going to say anything because I know she's right and I feel like an asshole. He may think that you've kind of got over him, or you kind of got past him, or like you kind of got his number, you figured out his game, and now he kind of feels stupid. Hermit in reverse would be, hey, I don't want to talk about anything that I'm going to be here that I know is the truth, but I don't want to deal with. I mean, you'll hear from him. It's not like he's totally gone, but he's feeling like he's kind of exposed himself for, like, being a shithead, which he has. Cosmic, donating for Vita. Oh, thank you. Vita, post your question with a purple heart. Cosmic Kitty made a donation for you. Oh, is this one here? Will I win the workers' comp case for my current job? Okay, let's see. Will I win the workman's comp case? Yeah. So, well, this is kind of double-sided. So you do win something because you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which means that you're either paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, putting money aside for something. And the Ace would indicate yes, but there's something around the situation that you find disappointing. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if there's disappointment around the amount that you get, the case itself, or it's not exactly what you want. There is some kind of disappointment around the situation. But technically, you should win something. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's like a cut and dry kind of thing, or if there's a way that they can settle, which is what I'm thinking is going to happen. You'll settle with something, and you may find it to be a little bit disappointing. Miss Goat, will I be able to take my grandson to the beach? Oh, I love that. I love the beach. Yes, I think you will be able to take him. Georgia. I remodel the whole house trying to forget about love. But that's the way to do it. You got to disconnect. It's the intense energy winds up pushing love away. And anything that you're trying to call in. It's the same, it's the same. It's just that I feel like, especially for women, it's easier to disconnect from anything. But women want to be in relationships. They have a very hard time disconnecting from it. But the more that you're trying to chase it, the further away it goes. It's like when you're finally like, fuck it, I don't care, whatever. Then that's usually when things change. Jay, tomorrow night. You have a wish that comes true. Feeling, okay, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow night, but you could be working hard on something to see a payoff. You could be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. You could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. If you're not working tomorrow, the Six of Pentacles then could indicate that you're feeling like your personal relationships are functioning better. You've got money coming in. You're moving forward towards greener pastures. You could be spending time with the Sagittarius. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Depression. Will muscle testing with Sharon do me any long-term good? It will do you long-term good, yes. Oh, Divine Cancer, thank you for the other night. I couldn't, I wanted to message you back, but I couldn't, it wouldn't let me. I wanted to say thank you. And I tried to see if I had your, yeah, I don't know, I couldn't message you back. I couldn't figure out a way to contact you, so. Anthony, love messages from PP. She's the hermit. She doesn't come with messages right now. She's kind of shut down as far as love is concerned, or with your relationship with her right now is kind of out of balance. I mean, she could be telling you she's got a new business opportunity. She could be telling you that she's got money coming in. She may be thinking about going back to school. She also may be telling you she's traveling, but I don't have love messages here. Oh, you're very welcome. Julie, why didn't he have the farm test last Friday? Oh, you didn't have the test. Okay. How do you see me doing it? I think you'll do fine when you have it. I'm surprised. Didn't the card show that you were gonna have it? They changed it the last minute. But good. You're gonna do fine. Energy around the situation is good. Successful. I kind of like this lotion. It's like very thin. This is Nivea Cherry Blossom. But the one that I like the best is expensive. But when you use it, you can tell the difference between the expensive lotion and like that. What's the name of it? Oh God, I can't remember the name of it. It smells like almonds, and it's really good. Oh, Perlier. That's what it is. Perlier. Miss Goat, what's my next job and when? I can't tell you what you're going to be doing. I don't know. I can just tell you when there's opportunity coming in. You do have opportunity coming in sometime this fall. The hard work that you put in comes back to you. You'll be feeling better compensated, better respected. It may be even something that comes in out of the clear blue sky and things move forward. And it should happen soon, sometime this fall, pretty soon. Avery's in her bed sleeping. I'm trying to get her on a better schedule, and so far the last 2 nights I've got her into bed at a normal time. I'm trying to get myself on a better schedule as well, because I'm just like a night person, and it's not good. We got to get on a better schedule, and I'm going to try to get up earlier and get her up earlier. I woke her up today. It was 10:30. But she had a very busy day yesterday, so. Julie, how's he feeling about me now? Good. He thinks that you're a kind, caring person, finds you to be attractive. He still kind of feels like you're there. Like, he doesn't feel like you're gone forever or he's never going to speak to you again. He just kind of feels like you're a little bit like over him. Or like you see him for being kind of like shitty, like stupid and shitty. But he thinks that you're compassionate, hardworking, and successful. Divine Cancer, spirit guidance for when and what action I can expect from Libra. Okay, spirit cards. The dreamer, Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. That's pretty good. Four of Water, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open up your eyes to the possibilities. Awakening, Archangel Gabriel, look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Mihak, did my husband have sex with anyone while I was away for 1.8 years? Because of visa issues, I feel something is off. And his energy towards me never felt like this before, and it's an awful feeling. Sorry to hear that. I don't think that he was with anyone else. I'm wondering if he thinks that there was somebody else around you. Was there any reason why he may feel like there was somebody else around you? Maybe not even somebody that you were with, but maybe somebody that was around. It's like he may be feeling distant because he feels like something has changed with you. I think you guys will get past it though, so I wouldn't worry so much about it. I think it's going to work itself out. Tanya, next 48 hours, sure. Life comes back into balance. Cause for celebration comes in. You could run into someone you haven't seen in a while or hear from somebody from the past. Fire sign is around. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. No longer holding yourself back. Life moves forward. If you can, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Benjamin, love reading for fall. You have a wish around love. Put it out into the universe. An old wound heals and moves into the past. And you could have a new beginning on the horizon with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're with someone right now, current relationship looks good. Kind, caring, sincere, loving energy. With the Empress, love and money comes in, and also passion. If you're not with anyone, water sign comes in. Next relationship could have long-term commitment potential. Good karma around perseverance. Oh, have a good night out, music. Where haven't I gotten to yet? Take that one. New love, general for next week. General for next week. Could be feeling like you could breathe a sigh of relief around finances improving next week. Things move forward pretty quickly and new ventures on the horizon. Could be spending time with a Taurus and a Sagittarius. It looks like a wish comes true. You could be planning travel. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Good luck comes in and you're prepared for life to move forward next week. Pretty good. TD, general for the next 24. General for the next 24. Success comes in and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition. You may be focused on a side business or a side hustle. You also have a lot of money headed your way. Pretty good. Not bad. MZT, general for next week. general for next week, with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You can reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Cause for celebration comes in around that. A disappointment or a hurt is healing and moving into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. A water sign is around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, also in Aries, and a new beginning is on the horizon. Happiness comes out over your life next week. Tanya, so curious about animals. They seem to be attracted to me, especially dogs and cats. That's because you're a nice person. They can sense it. You're a nice person, so they're attracted to you. And that's going to continue to happen. Growth, change, and transformation, and good luck. Probably babies, too. Small children. T-Bet, what's going on with G in love that he's not telling me? He may have recently had a breakup, and he may not want to discuss it. He may feel like he's no longer holding himself back and he's ready for his life to move forward, but that breakup may have been something that was rough and he just doesn't want to discuss it. Guidance for LP, what's coming up with K and me? Fool is in reverse. Something will get revealed around the situation that will need to be dealt with before the situation can move forward. I don't know where you are in this situation, but I don't see a commitment here. If you're already committed, fine. If you're not in a committed relationship, I don't think it's going to head in that direction, because it looks like you might turn around and walk away from this situation. Let's see what happens. Daisy, when will A communicate? Communication comes in at some point, but it takes a little while. It's like slow and stagnant. Nothing changes around the situation fast. Things are kind of at a standstill. I'm going to say that you'll probably hear from this person sometime within the next maybe 4 to 6 weeks. If I would reach out to them, I wouldn't wait 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, the wigs? No, they're all cheap wigs that came from Amazon, and I keep them in a drawer. Although I have one hanging up over here. I used to have them hanging up there, but it's too hard for me to reach them. I dye my regular hair, yeah, because I got a couple of grays here and there. I got to cover. You can tell. But I don't dye my hair crazy colors because my hair, what I feel that my hair is kind of fragile, and I don't like to play around with it because, it's curly and it's dry, whatever. Essence General for the week ahead. Could be planning travel. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're no longer holding yourself back. You could be feeling grounded and stable around finances improving. Cause for celebration comes in. And a disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. I can't answer these questions about what people aren't telling, because people are not telling. Like, I'm not telling you what I ate for breakfast, or if I ate breakfast. I'm not telling you what my middle name is. There's too much that you're not being told. I can't answer those questions. I mean, this one here about when it comes to love, it happened to show that there was a breakup he may not be discussing. But what somebody is not telling you, first of all, people have a right not to tell you things, but it's not even just that. There's too much that is not being told. That, like, how could I possibly read on everything that they're not telling you? They're not telling you a lot. So if you want to ask a different question, Sarah, general for the next 7 days. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It brings life back into balance. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You could be feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. And with the Emperor in reverse, be careful that you're not trying to control or manipulate something or someone, or that somebody's not trying to control or manipulate you. You could be planning travel and you're no longer holding yourself back. Happily, will Che and I ever date? I would never say never, but I don't see it on the horizon as of right now. Happily, we'll see us and Amy break up. At some point they will, but I don't see it on the horizon. It could take some time. Happily, how was the Sagittarius feeling about me after I posted today? They seem to think that you're a kind, caring person, somebody who's compassionate and sincere. Overall, somebody who is smart and intelligent. Daniela, does Jay like me? He's a Gemini. Does Jay like me? I think so, yeah. ASMR, is Kay telling me the truth about C? They're not telling you the whole truth, no. Dollface journal for next week. Stepping into your strength and self-confidence, life moves forward and new journeys on the horizon. Money comes in, you're no longer holding yourself back. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you have growth, change, and transformation coming in around finances. Pretty good. Pretty good. Anthony, I did. I was working, actually I was working full-time and I was working a part-time job, and I was taking an accounting class at night because my stupid company wanted me to take this class, and it was a long class. It was like, I think it was from like 4:45 to 8:45. It was like a class, but then there was like a workshop thingy after it. And it was a real pain in the ass, but yeah, and it was a regular, like a college course. I had to take it, and I had a lot of tests, and I was working full-time and I was working part-time. Safi, K the Leo's intentions towards me. At this point, they may feel as if they've put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't see a payoff, and they're feeling like things are out of balance. They've been treated unfairly. I don't see them having intentions as of right now. I don't know where you are in the situation, but Emperor's in reverse. Be careful that you're not trying to manipulate them or they're not trying to manipulate you. Sarah, if I gave Jeremy a chance and go hang out, how would it go? It would go okay. I don't think it would be anything thrilling, but I think it would be a night out. I think it would be okay. Vibe with the Connect. How will the food review reaction YouTube channel go for me? It should be successful. It might take a little bit of time to get the ball rolling, but you've got the Empress and you've got success and passion coming in around it. So it goes well. Julie, what will R think if I don't go tomorrow morning with him and the daughter? I think that he'll just think that you're like tired or busy. Like, I think he's going to think that you're tired. You're just resting or you're not doing much or you're just not up to it. I don't think he's going to read too much into it. MZ, what is the Virgo C's intentions with me? They don't seem to know what they want. I don't know where you are in this relationship, but the Lovers is in reverse, which can indicate that if you're not in a committed relationship right now, they're probably not looking for commitment, but there is communication here. There is spending time together on the horizon, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. But they're like one step forward, two steps back. One day they may be calling a lot and then they seem to back off. They're just not sure what they want right now. I would just give it a little bit of time and let's see how things unfold. Sarah, I want to know why my ex Joe has the nerve to request money through Cash App. Because he thinks you're going to give it to him. He thinks he can get it from you. That's why he did it. He's got some nerve. He really does have some nerve. What an ass. PETA, Sagittarius feelings towards me currently. May think that you're a nice person, you're a loyal friend. May think that you're smart, intelligent, and well balanced. Anjali, if Himanshu contact me or text me, what will be his intention? I don't see communication coming in right now. It looks like things are kind of slow and stagnant. I don't see him at this point having any intentions. If you have intentions for him, I would reach out for him because he seems like he's the hangman here. He's stuck and stagnant. Catherine Love Read. If you're hoping to hear from somebody, you should hear from them soon, and things can move forward quickly. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around you. If you're not with anyone right now, a Scorpio comes in with a love offer that brings with it cause for celebration. If you're already with someone, communication with your current person would pick up. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your current relationship, and things move forward. Either way, you've got good luck coming in, and love life moves forward. Negativity moves into the past. Not bad. Julie, when do you see me meeting someone on the site that I can actually hang out with? Should be soon. Sometime in September. Maybe within the next 4 weeks. Um, Jennifer, how does fall look for me in love? Not bad. There's romance that comes in maybe towards the end of the fall or middle of the fall, and it could be with a Leo. If you're already with someone, romance would heat up, but your relationship would be getting better and stronger towards the middle of the autumn. Life comes back into balance, and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. The hard work you put into love comes back to you. You have good karma coming back to a current relationship if you're in one. If you're not in a relationship, a Libra could be coming in. Tammy, will Venantius and I have a YouTube channel together. I don't see it on the horizon. I would never say never, but I just don't see that it's anything that's happening. Like I'm going to say maybe not within the next 3 to 6 months. Love. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and your love life moves forward. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. When somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that brings in happiness. It could be a Capricorn. If for some reason you don't like that Capricorn, it could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and a wish comes true. If you're already with someone, current relationship moves forward. When disappointments heal and move into the past, a wish comes true around your current relationship moving forward. Mel, future between Scorpio and I. Things move forward pretty quickly through cause for celebration, and you'll have choices that come in around the situation. Situation comes into balance. A wish comes true. Negativity moves into the past. The relationship is well functioning. I don't know what kind of relationship it is. I don't see a commitment here. If this is romantic, doesn't mean it's not happening. It's just not showing right now. Oh, there it is. Okay. If this is a romantic thing, cause for celebration comes in around having choices. Things move forward quickly. A wish comes true. Well-functioning relationship that leads to like feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. And with the soulmate card, you could get a commitment. If it's not romantic, it doesn't matter. There will be long-term potential around the situation, and things should work themselves out with mutual respect and relief. And there's choices. I don't know what the choices are yet, but things look pretty positive. They got a lot of positivity around it. Okay, let's see. Who haven't I done yet? I didn't do Thea. What can I expect in the near future? Some good luck is coming in. Money is coming in. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. An air sign enters Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Patel, may I know what Sagittarius would like from me? They don't know what they want. Right now it shows communication is happening, but other than that, The Hermit is here, so they're a little bit shut down and isolated. They don't know exactly what it is they want. They're trying to figure it out. At least there's communication here. I would communicate with them. Benjamin, I did yours a while ago. Empress's brother, general around my music career. Looks like it's a little bit slow and stagnant, but the sun is in reverse, which means that there should be happiness that comes to the situation at some point. If you've been disappointed lately or lacking perseverance, that should shift and move into the past as we head towards the end of the year. You may be feeling a little bit more successful, or there's room for growth, change, and transformation. Pam, why is my guy slow to text back the last 2 days? Is he pushing me away? He needs a little bit of space. He's feeling a little bit disconnected and a little undecided. I would just give him a little bit of space. Saho, Ariane's feelings for me. Thinks that you're genuinely a happy person. You're kind, caring, grounded, stable, down to earth, and attractive. Kelsey, love. Success comes in around love when you put your wants and needs first. You have a long-term committed relationship in the next relationship that you enter, which could come in out of the clear blue sky if you're not with anyone right now, and it may be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? Anybody I haven't gotten to? Oh, you're very welcome. Did I do Malika? I think I did, right? Anybody remember? That's it? Okay, then I'll wrap it up and I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time, but, you know, I'll be on. Hopefully in the afternoon. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, like, between 2 and 3. Malika was done. Okay, then I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here this evening.